Good morning from the Hualapai Mountain Park, just outside of Kingman, Arizona. Today my brother Patrick and I are going to be hiking Hualapai Peak, another one of the Arizona 2,000-foot prominence peaks. So we're here at the Deer Canyon picnic area, I think it is, a little lower than the normal trailhead. We may be able to access the trail from right here. Let me check out the map. That would be nice if we could, instead of walking up the main road more. All right, we finally worked our way up to here, and this should be the trailhead up here pretty soon. Just a little ways up the dirt road. All right, so we went the Forest Army Way, the White Trail first, and then West Potato Patch Loop, dark green, and then South Hayden Peak, red, and then Hualapai, which is orange. Scenery's been pretty nice so far. We started out about 48 degrees. It was pretty cold, but we're warming up now. What do you think?
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's neat. They're
Yeah.
big.
I mean, I've seen them up in, Show Low area, but not this close. This is, shoot, they're right there. That's awesome.
It's like a young one.
Yeah.
What'd you say it's making you more lazy?
Yeah.
All right, we'll make it up there eventually, but I think we've already set the tone for this hike. We're just gonna take our time and relax and enjoy the scenery. So we're gonna turn left onto South Hayden Peak Drive. So heading down this way. So we've been gradually going down. So we're probably gonna have at least 1,000 feet of gain up to the summit of Hualapai, but shouldn't be too big a deal. We have probably 2 miles or so to the summit from here. Walking in and out of the aspens and pine trees. The air smells nice, cool, it's just beautiful up here. Well, we're taking a little break here. We've passed the saddle and the road went up this way. And I think the road and the trail are one and the same, at least for a while, maybe the whole way up to the summit. Well, we're not sure, but that could be the summit right there. There's also a chance it's off to the left somewhere, but that may be it right there. Yeah, I think that point is Hualapai Peak. So we've leveled out here. But we're gonna have, it looks like a steeper ascent coming up pretty soon to get up there. All right, so there's a cairn right there. The road continues south to the left here. We went that way, we looked around. There's definitely a potential route, and I think it would be doable, but we wanna be safe. And Patrick's shoes are a little slippery, mine aren't the greatest either. So hopefully this will work and we'll be up there in maybe 15 to 20 minutes. All right, that's it. All right, let me give you the panoramic view from the summit of Hualapai Peak. It's just beautiful up here despite the distant haze all around pretty much, but I am right now looking at Humphreys Peak, Kendrick Peak, Kendrick on the left, Humphreys in the middle, furthest back, and then Bill Williams on the right, the 3 furthest high peaks in the distance. Hopefully they'll show up on camera. Otherwise, I'm not gonna really point out too much around here. 1, because of the haze, and 2, because I don't know exactly what all I'm looking at for sure. But this is a beautiful view for sure. This is awesome up here. Unobstructed for hundreds of miles in multiple directions. Just haze in all of them. Well, there's Hayden Peak there. And then Aspen Peak right there. Another peak over there looks pretty cool too. That's pretty high as well. It's nice to have the closer peaks in the vicinity and then to be able to see beyond to the further peaks as well. It's really awesome. Nice viewpoint. And this is probably, I don't know, 10th to 15th most prominent peak in Arizona. Maybe it's even a little bit higher than that. Maybe it's 8 or 9. I know it has over 4,000 feet of prominence. I think it does anyway. These views up here are just beautiful. So glad to be up here right now. Just want to stay here for a while anyway and check this out even more. Yeah, I'm sure I'm seeing Charleston Peak in Nevada. There's another high one out in that direction. I'm not going to zoom in on it. And then over here possibly is Charleston, or there's another high one over here that is possibly Charleston. That might be Hayford Peak north of Vegas, or it's something else. I could be way off. I have no idea, but definitely some big peaks back there. Little pine trees here, 3 little pine trees, the cairn, and then you look up at this big boulder with the crack. So if you want to go up the south side, you can. You just keep on the road, and then it's definitely a doable route. It's just a lot more risky, especially if your shoes aren't that great. But this way is the safer way. So straight up there, and there's a cairn up there eventually, but it's pretty self-explanatory up there. Well, somehow or another, Patrick and I missed the trail. So we're still on the road, but we're heading back. And this should take us right to the trailhead. It's the same road where the gate was at the beginning. Wow, that was fast. We came around this curve just a little ways back and saw the gate here. We're back already. I think the road was a lot quicker than the trail. But we still have a little ways to get down. We probably have another 400 to 500 feet of elevation gain, or elevation loss to get back to the car. So we're back on the road. We parked a little ways further down. I didn't realize how low elevation I actually parked, but this is where we crossed over this morning. All right, that's it from Hualapai Peak. Down here at the picnic area, a little below the usual trailhead, below the ranger station, but we got more elevation gain that way. That's good. 3,200 feet, 10.65 miles, 5.5 hours. Now we have about a 4-hour drive back. Anyway, that's it. Signing off from Hualapai Peak. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.